Now I'm going to introduce our guest, our Grand Marshal. You can hear him on 97.5 WONE, I believe in the afternoon. That's right. And he goes by TKO Grady. And I have to say that, I've never seen the name in print. So I assumed that, he'd be a radio personality and you have to have some moniker to get attention. And so he went to TKO, knock him out. And so at one of the board meetings, I was mentally funneling his name under Grady, under the G's, when I was told his last name is O'Grady. So got to funnel under the O's. So he's not TKO Grady, he's TK O'Grady. Here he is, TKO Grady.
Thank you very much. First of all, I want to just tell you how I became involved with this. I got an email from Marcus Carroll, and I think if I remember correctly, it was early August. And he told me a little bit about what was going to be happening in the email and what the White Cane Walk was all about. I was unfamiliar with the walk when I was first contacted. Anyway, I got back to Marcus and I said, yeah, I'll be happy to come out and speak to everyone. And I got to tell you, as I found out more about the White Cane Walk and about the blindfolds and about trying to be, getting the experience of what it's like to be visually impaired or to be blind, I was really impressed with the whole thought and the whole idea of this walk. So it's my pleasure to be here. By the way, welcome to the last full day of summer. Thanks. And I also want to thank Barb. I got an email from Barb earlier in the week this week, and we communicated for the first time. And this is my first time to meet Barb and Sam and to meet Marcus and to see you all. So again, thanks for having me. Now, there's a couple of things I want to tell you about, and what I wanted to speak to you about today was about a word called courage. And courage, if you break it down and you look at the letters of the words, you find out that there's a lot of meaning behind each letter. With courage, usually it's brought on because of a challenge. And we face all kinds of challenges. Challenges range in all sizes. Personally, one of my biggest challenges that I ever faced was 7 years ago actually, I was diagnosed with prostate cancer. And for 6.5 years now, I'm cancer free. And so and so that was a personal challenge. But challenges, like I say, come in all shapes and sizes. So that gives us our C, the first letter in courage. Well, what you run into when there's a challenge, there's usually obstacles. Some large, some small. So that takes care of our letter O. You've got to learn to deal with the obstacles. And you look up in the dictionary what obstacle means. It means something that impairs you or impedes your path. Well, that's kind of what obstacles are all about. So the next thing we do is we move on to U in the word courage. Is understand. In order to beat those obstacles, you've got to understand what your challenge is. So if you use the letter U and you learn to understand what these challenges are and these obstacles that you have to overcome, it's going to give you an opportunity to be able to get past these obstacles and move on. And I'm a firm believer in moving forward. Of course, then we come to the letter R. Resolve. You've got to resolve that you're going to beat these obstacles, you're going to move forward, and you're going to achieve the challenge that you've been given. You're going to beat it. Last, next in line is the A, and that's ability. It takes some ability, and everybody's got ability to overcome obstacles. And again, whether they're large or whether they're small, if you have the resolve, you can use your ability to beat that challenge. And the letter G in the word courage. This is just a plain. It's all guts. Sometimes you gotta have guts. And you gotta, to maintain that resolve in order to get out there and beat that challenge. So it doesn't matter what the challenge might be, you still got to get that gut feeling, and you got to be able to say, I've resolved to beat this, I understand the problem, I see the obstacles, I'm going to beat this challenge. And then last but not least in the word courage is the letter E. Once you have beaten the challenge, you resolved, you used your ability, you took it over, and you won. Now you can excel. You can move forward and continue on whatever path God has chosen to take you on. You know, there's a song that was written by Joe South years and years ago. It's been performed by a lot of people. Earl Haggard sang it. Some for the girls. He's an old country guy. And one you probably know, Elvis Presley did a version of it. And the song is called Walk a Mile in My Shoes.
Yeah.
And that's what today is all about. You're going to walk a mile in the shoes of those that are visually impaired and that are blind. I want to read you the chorus. The chorus for this song is very simple. Walk a mile in my shoes. Just walk a mile in my shoes. Before you abuse, criticize, and accuse, walk a mile in my shoes. Today you've got the opportunity to walk that mile and to experience what it's like, and at the same time to raise money for the Akron Blind Center to be able to continue to help those who are visually impaired and those who are blind. So I wish you luck. I wish you God bless. And I'm so proud that all of you have shown up and that you're going to walk a mile in the shoes of those that are visually impaired and blind. I don't normally make keynote speeches. Normally I'm the MC. But when that was a challenge that I had to overcome as well. So anyway, I want you to enjoy your day, the last full day of summer. Just keep in mind that, with those who are visually impaired and blind, as far as we know, the sun is shining, the temperature is warm, and we're going to have a great day today, and then you're going to finish off with a wonderful lunch, and whenever you need your Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd, and Leonard Skinner fix, 97.5 WOE, Akron's home of rock and roll. Marcus and Barb, thank you for the invitation. It's been my pleasure to be here. Thank you guys. Have a great day. Enjoy yourself.